In the remote corners of Rinca Island, a wild and little-known land belonging to Indonesia's Lesser Sunda chain, Komodo dragons have become a terrifying menace hidden from the outside world. These giant predators leave behind trails of destruction. They raid goat pens, kill livestock, and even invade villages, threatening lives and wiping out livelihoods in a single night. Villagers have struggled for years with fences, traps, guard dogs, and fire, but no defense can withstand the relentless power and cunning of the Komodo. What was once praised as a rare natural wonder has now escalated into a serious crisis. How can humans truly protect themselves? Is hunting the only solution? Keep watching to find out with us. Hunting Komodo dragons on Rinca Island is considered one of the most dangerous challenges a hunter may face. These creatures are not only reptiles, they are living fossils, remnants of prehistory that still roam free today.
Tidur dia bang, kayaknya tidur dia bang. Wow.
Reaching up to 3 meters long and weighing up to 90 kilograms, they are both enormous and surprisingly agile. Their reputation as ambush predators makes them even more frightening, capable of sudden attacks with devastating power. Even the thought of such a hunt requires careful planning and absolute respect for the animal's strength. Above all, the most important decision is which weapon to bring, because the wrong choice could mean the difference between survival and disaster.
Rodent killer.
Ini satunya. Nggak yang panjang jangan. Mantap. Ini yang di belakang ini apa sih? Aduh. Oke. Mantap. Mana sih dia? Sama. Oke.
The most suitable gun for this challenge is the .375 HNH Magnum rifle, a legendary caliber trusted by professional hunters worldwide. Known for its reliable balance of accuracy, penetration, and stopping power, the .375 has earned its place as the standard for dangerous game hunting. Against the thick, scaly hide and solid muscles of a Komodo dragon, lighter calibers will not suffice. They only risk wounding the enemy, which could lead to a furious attack. Some hunters may argue for stepping up to the .416 Rigby or even the .458 Winchester Magnum, both delivering devastating power at the cost of heavier recoil. These larger rounds can end the fight quickly, but they demand strong marksmanship and control to use effectively. Choosing your rifle is not just about raw power, but about knowing your own limits as a hunter. Optics play an equally important role in preparing for a Komodo hunt. The dry, rugged landscape of Rinca Island, with its open fields, thorny bushes, and sparse trees, creates an environment where spotting a camouflaged dragon is not easy. A mid-range scope in the 3x, 9x magnification range offers the perfect balance, clear enough to detect subtle movements in the grass but still wide enough to maintain awareness of the surroundings. Komodo dragons are experts at lying low and blending into the ground, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Without a reliable scope and sharp eyes, you may not see the predator until it is dangerously close. Some hunters prefer illuminated reticles in low-light conditions, which can be extremely useful if a Komodo suddenly appears at dusk or dawn. Shot placement is perhaps the most important factor for hunting Komodo dragons successfully and ethically. The safest and most effective target is just behind the front shoulder, aiming directly at the lungs and heart to ensure a clean kill. These reptiles are tough and resilient, so body shots that miss the vital organs may not stop them immediately. A brain or spine shot is possible, but far more difficult. The Komodo's head is relatively small and constantly moving, and missing such a shot could put the hunter in serious danger. For this reason, hunters should always be prepared to fire a quick follow-up round. Steady shooting equipment such as a bipod, tripod, or shooting sticks can make the difference, ensuring accuracy when adrenaline is high and time is short.
Alhamdulillah.
Beyond weapons and shooting skills, understanding the behavior of Komodo dragons is vital for survival. These animals are ambush hunters, capable of sprinting at speeds of up to 19 kilometers per hour in short bursts, and they strike with precision. Once bitten, prey often suffers from venom that causes internal bleeding, shock, and eventual collapse.
Bismillah, Allahu Akbar.
This means hunters must always remain alert and cautious, never underestimating the dragon's cunning. Unlike other big game, Komodos rely heavily on patience and stealth, making them unpredictable opponents.
Mantap. Apa?
To minimize risk, hunts should never be attempted alone. A team provides extra eyes, backup rifles, and safety in case of emergency. Respecting the Komodo's power while preparing for its tricks is the only way to stay ahead.
Takut ya.
Equally important is remembering the legal and ethical context of such a hunt. In reality, Komodo dragons are strictly protected under Indonesian law, and Rinca Island itself is part of Komodo National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hunting these reptiles is illegal, and for good reason. Their population is fragile, and they play an important role in the island's ecosystem. Do you think a scoped rifle with mid-range magnification is necessary, or do you prefer the simplicity of iron sights in close quarters? And how would you prepare for the unpredictability of one of nature's most dangerous predators? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this article, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting hunting discussions and adventures.
Mantap.
In the remote farming regions of southern Sudan, hyenas have become a persistent threat to communities that depend entirely on livestock for survival. These predators strike under the cover of darkness, tearing through pens and killing goats, calves, and even donkeys, often leaving behind carcasses that represent months of hard labor and the only source of food and income for a family. For years, villagers have tried countless measures, digging trenches, lighting fires around the pens, using guard dogs, and forming night patrols, but none of these methods have proven effective against the cunning and persistence of the hyenas. The problem has become so severe that some families have been forced to abandon farming altogether, leading to hunger, displacement, and despair for entire villages. With the threat growing worse each season, how can this crisis be solved? Is hunting truly the only solution left? Continue with us as we explore this urgent dilemma. Hunting hyenas at night in Sudan is not only a test of skill but also a necessary act of protection for rural communities struggling with yearly livestock losses. These cunning predators are notorious for raiding goat pens, attacking calves, and even challenging villagers when food is scarce. People often wait to find carcasses scattered across the ground, as just one hyena can wipe out an entire night's livelihood. For this reason, hunters are called upon to control the population and restore balance between humans and predators. Night hunting is even more difficult. The darkness hides both the hunter and the prey, making the chase dangerous as well as thrilling. Success depends on patience, accuracy, and having the right weapons and equipment for the conditions.
And also leopard. When it comes to firearms, choosing the right rifle can mean the difference between a quick, ethical hunt and a long, dangerous pursuit. Hyenas are powerful, with thick muscles, solid bones, and a toughness that allows them to keep moving even when wounded. This is why most experienced hunters in Sudan trust rifles chambered in .308 Winchester or .30-06 Springfield, which deliver reliable stopping power while still controlling recoil for accurate follow-up shots. In wide savannas where the distance may stretch farther, many prefer the extended range and extra power of the .300 Winchester Magnum. Whatever caliber is chosen, pairing the rifle with a sturdy bipod or tripod will help stabilize shots during long hours of waiting, especially in low-light conditions where accuracy matters most. So that's why we use it.
I can feel the houses up on Komodo. A little hut.
They're coming, they're coming.
The big yellow one, if he stops, you're gonna smoke up.
Wait, continue to stop. Can you go from the left? Another one coming. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Optics can make or break a night hunt, especially in the vast, dimly lit landscapes of Sudan. A standard daytime scope quickly loses its usefulness once the sun goes down, which is why hunters turn to thermal scopes or night vision optics to gain the advantage. Thermal optics detect body heat, showing hyenas as glowing shapes against the cooler background, while night vision amplifies faint light, making movement visible in near total darkness.
Right folks, you can see us, we can't see you.
These technologies allow hunters to detect hyenas sneaking through tall grass, often before the animals realize they've been spotted. Once a clear target is confirmed, shot placement is crucial. Aiming just behind the shoulder into the heart-lung area ensures a quick and humane end. Optics not only provide accuracy but also help hunters avoid mistakes, ensuring they do not accidentally target non-threatening wildlife moving nearby. But even with the best rifles and optics, safety and tactics must always come first. Hyenas rarely travel alone, and a careless hunter may suddenly find himself surrounded by more than one animal. For this reason, night hunts are almost never carried out alone. It is always wiser to work with a partner who can watch your back. Strategic positioning is also very important. Hyenas are attracted to livestock pens, abandoned carcasses, and waterholes, making these hotspots ideal ambush points. Once in position, silence and stillness are essential. Hunters may wait for hours before the opportunity arrives, and during that time, minimizing movement and avoiding bright lights is critical. A red lens flashlight or infrared illuminator is often used to check the surroundings without frightening the predators.
This one's by the rock. He's hiding. Okay, he's going away. Reload. under the tree, boy. Far left high, I got one. Yeah. There's two there. There's two down on the left. Two down in it. I'm gonna take a shot this. Okay, hold on. We've got one in the field. No. Where? Turning left. On the road. Okay, I'm on it. He stops, I'm gonna take him. Going left again. The closest one. Going through this into the chest. Hit him. Yeah, I got it. Dead.
Understanding hyena behavior is another layer of preparation that separates skilled hunters from amateurs. Unlike solitary predators, hyenas live and hunt in clans, cooperating with each other with surprising intelligence. They can assess threats, circle their opponents, and test weaknesses before striking. For hunters, this means always staying alert, because taking down one hyena might cause the others to scatter or worse, regroup and counterattack. Their jaws are among the strongest in the animal kingdom, able to crush bones with ease, making an injured hyena especially dangerous if approached carelessly. So, would you dare to face these cunning predators under the vast night sky of Sudan, where danger hides in every shadow? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. We want to hear your opinion on this thrilling challenge. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of hyena hunting tactics, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we explore more hunts across Africa and beyond.
Down. Yeah. Straight down. Kicking.
Phenomenal round.
In the remote farming villages along the Serengeti borderlands of Tanzania, baboons have become a destructive nightmare for local communities. These cunning primates invade cassava, corn, and bean fields, destroying entire harvests in just a few days and leaving families without food or income. Villagers have fought back with countless strategies, erecting thorn fences, lighting fires, using guard dogs, and even building watchtowers, but every effort has failed against the persistence and clever tactics of the baboons. The problem extends far beyond the fields. Baboons regularly raid kitchens, steal stored grain, and terrify children, making daily life unpredictable and unsafe. What began as occasional raids has now escalated into a full-scale crisis, threatening both livelihoods and stability.
Whoa!
So how can this ongoing devastation be stopped? Is hunting the final and most effective solution left for these struggling communities? Join us as we explore the urgent battle against the rising baboon threat. Bow hunting baboons along Tanzania's Serengeti borderlands is an adventure that blends high-stakes excitement with incredible patience. These intelligent primates are suspicious of any movement, constantly scanning their surroundings and sounding alarm calls at the slightest hint of danger. A hunter must learn to move with the rhythm of the land's slow, deliberate steps through the tall grasses and thorny acacia thickets where baboons forage and play.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Unlike rifle hunting, which allows for greater distance, bow hunting demands closing in within 30 to 40 yards, sometimes even less, to ensure accuracy. This close range heightens the challenge, forcing hunters to master concealment, wind direction, and timing. The thrill comes not just from the chase itself but from the awareness that each step forward could bring either triumph or disaster as the entire troop explodes into a frenzy of dust and screams. When it comes to equipment, the choice of bow can determine success or failure. A compound bow is considered the best option thanks to its blend of power, stability, and accuracy under pressure. With a recommended draw weight of 60 to 70 pounds, it delivers sufficient penetration to guarantee an effective and ethical shot. Arrows tipped with razor-sharp fixed-blade broadheads are essential, since expandable tips may prove unreliable in heavy brush or on small, fast-moving targets like baboons. While a traditional recurve bow carries a sense of heritage and greater challenge, it demands flawless technique and discipline at every shot. In the unpredictable conditions of the Serengeti borderlands, the compound bow provides consistency, speed, and the crucial advantage needed to outsmart such cunning prey.
Actually retrieved from a bow kill.
Because baboons are smaller than Africa's iconic big game animals, precision in shot placement becomes absolutely critical. Their bodies present a very limited kill zone, and a poorly placed arrow can result in a wounded animal fleeing into rocky outcrops where recovery is nearly impossible. The most effective target is just behind the shoulder, aiming for the heart and lungs to ensure a quick and humane kill.
Oh god,
Waiting patiently for the perfect angle is a mark of true hunting discipline. Impatience or rushing a shot not only risks failure but also violates the principles of ethical hunting. Skilled hunters know that success is not about losing the first arrow but about choosing the right moment to draw and release, showing respect for both the animal and the hunt itself.
That is a hit.
One of the greatest challenges lies in the social behavior of baboons. These primates often move in large troops, sometimes numbering 50 or more, which creates both opportunity and difficulty. At first glance, more targets may seem to make hunting easier, but in reality, their sharp eyes and constant communication make approaching them extremely difficult. A single alarm bark can send the entire troop scrambling up trees, cliffs, or disappearing into the brush within seconds.
Way to go, team. It's nice work. I can't.
This forces hunters to exploit every advantage: natural cover, ridgelines, or carefully built blinds near feeding areas. Absolute silence, scent control, and even studying troop movements in advance become essential parts of the strategy. Each encounter with baboons resembles a chess match, where patience, observation, and careful planning triumph over raw power. The timing of the hunt also plays a decisive role in success. Baboons are most active during the cool hours of early morning and late afternoon, when they spread out to feed in open fields and among the acacia groves of the Serengeti borderlands. In the heat of midday, they retreat to rocky outcrops or shaded trees, resting while keeping a vigilant eye out for predators. Hunting at these peak times increases the chance of finding a relaxed troop, though even then, caution is vital. The Serengeti is home not only to baboons but also to lions, leopards, and hyenas, all of which may be prowling the same grounds. For a bow hunter, the wilderness becomes a test of nerves, balancing focus on the target while staying alert to the lurking dangers that can emerge from just beyond the grass line. Beyond skill and timing, bow hunting baboons here requires deep respect for both local laws and cultural traditions. Tanzania enforces strict regulations on hunting, and securing the proper permits is an essential part of any expedition. Partnering with licensed guides is not only a legal safeguard but also an invaluable source of local knowledge. These guides understand the terrain, know troop behaviors, and can predict feeding and resting areas with remarkable accuracy. Their expertise not only improves the hunter's success but also contributes to conservation and community support. So how would you prepare to outwit such clever, alert, and resourceful animals as the baboons of the Serengeti? Share your thoughts in the comments below, let us know your experiences, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us for more thrilling hunts across the wild borderlands where human skill collides with nature's fiercest creatures.
That's right.
There he goes. Oh, amazing.
You're very